everybody. Thanks for coming. My name is Sean, director of Milo's Upgrade.
Woo!
Thank you.
Hey everybody, my name is Ben Soto. I'm the writer of Milo's Upgrade. And,
Woo! All right! Yeah!
and we're really happy to have everybody here. It's been a pretty good experience. Sean and I go back to high school, and basically we came up with Milo like every good idea starts over a drunken conversation. And we decided, we really want to try to make this project happen. And in January 2012 was when it was born and when it started. And it's been a long journey up to now, but we're really excited to show this and share this with you.
All right, again, thanks for coming, and enjoy the show.
This is Milo Stalls recording entry number 1. What I found was amazing. This is entry number 42. The nanotech is interacting with my body on a cellular level.
Back!
What's wrong with you? It talks to me.
Milo!
It's growing stronger. It wants to spread.
Well, now we'd like to hear your thoughts, but before we do, anyone who was involved in production, feel free to come up front, because we'd also like to hear your thoughts. A lot of you haven't seen this film. Anyone, Jim, yeah, come on up. Steven, if you're still here. Ben, go ahead and start.
All right. What'd you guys think? Good? Yeah?
Great, yeah.
Great. Awesome. Hey. I guess go over some of the experiences on the set and everything. There's a lot of work involved. I remember my first day, I was up for 36 hours filming because I worked third shift, so sleeping schedule wasn't going to happen. But I think from a writing perspective, working with the actors on this was really, really eye-opener for me. Because I was able to sit down with them and talk about the characters, develop them more. We went through a series of rewrites, and we were able to write to their voice, and that was something I was able to really get hands-on experience with, as opposed to just writing for the sake of writing, but writing to somebody's voice as an actor. And post-production, I have so much more respect for the whole editing process. Doing weekly meetings with Sean, he kind of turned into Milo a little bit. Working on the edit, I'd show up and he'd have a scraggly beard, he'd look like been up for days, and like, Ben, I have to show you something, and stab me in the neck with a USB port, and the movie has to spread. But it was a good experience overall.
Hi everyone, I'm Dawn Tim. Thanks for coming. One experience that I wanted to share with you, and I'm glad I get to say it after the film instead of before the film, is that last 5 seconds took 5 hours for them to set up, and it was so amazing. And it really shows Ben and Sean being able to bring a great group of people together, because if you weren't given a task at that moment, everyone volunteered and stepped up. There were 8 people around me, about 1 to 2 feet from the camera, and you wouldn't know it based on what you just saw now. But that just shows how focused everyone was and how successful we wanted everyone to be. And I'm amazed by seeing what I see now and the whole experience as well. So thank you guys. It was truly amazing.
And I'm Jim. I helped out with lights and camera stuff and a ton of other stuff. And I met Sean and Ben just kind of when they first started working on this. I didn't know them prior to doing movie stuff with them, and I worked on a couple projects in the past and things, and I was really impressed at their ability to just stay so focused and really they had such a strong connection and understanding of the script and how they wanted the production to go. So if anyone else has worked on movies before, it's so you write a script and you have this idea of what it's going to be, and then you start shooting it, and then you start cutting it, and you're like, what did this turn into? I don't know what's going on. But the final product it's exactly how you guys wanted it to be, I think. And that's tough to do, and it's really impressive when it all turns out. And it was cool being on set with you guys on location for 2 days, 4 days, and all the time-consuming things it took to work on. You know, you just kind of lose sight of what the final product is supposed to look like, but you guys never did. And seeing it up on the screen like that, it looks like a totally different thing than what we shot a year ago. So it's really cool. Can't wait to see it again. Start it up again right now.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I was in the movie as Hank. I really appreciated to be able to kind of work with the guys and really develop who that character was and kind of create a little bit more than what was just in the script in terms of the relationship between the whole family almost. It was kind of similar to a relationship I had with my best friend growing up, so it was really easy for me to kind of take that experience and meld it into the character. It's really great to see the finished product, especially some of the scenes that I wasn't in, just how eerie it was to be in that basement and to be a part of what Milo was becoming. So thank you all for coming.
Hello everybody, my name is Arnold Syphex Jr. I did all the music for the let's see, I've known Sean since freshman year of college. He was actually my bass player for a long time, and we had a punk band for a while. And then actually I met Ben for like 2 seconds during the shooting of that outside scene, and then like I met him when everything was done. So I don't know, but I actually started making music to his movie once I started reading the script, and from there, I don't know, I really loved the process. I never realized how much music adds to scenes until I started working with it and just studying other people who do film score. It was just really interesting for me. I love the process. Can't wait to do it again. I had a lot of fun with them. I'll be working with them with even more projects. I just had a blast. It was a lot of fun. It was a great learning experience and everything. Had a great time. Thanks.
Thank you. And does anyone else really have a question for us? Go ahead.
Hey, it would seem to me that there needs to be a sequel because I don't think the nanotechnology will allow Milo and Hank to die in the fire.
You're right. I don't know. Who knows what happens? I guess it's up to imagination.
I'm a big sci-fi fan, and that usually happens.
Well, Ben is actually working on the next part of the story, which, again, we have the comic book short stories up front, like samples, but we're going to have a release with the comic book short stories and a DVD all in one. So there's more to the story, but as far as that, I mean, Ben went a little further with the story, so you can probably ask Ben about that later.
I'd like to know if that was a real fire in my face.
We didn't tell you about that?
You can talk to Payman about that. Payman approved it. But yes, that was a real fire.
That was actually one of the hardest things to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fire's
How about the story for people? I mean, everything came together pretty nice for you. Everything makes sense in the final end. Mike Sliker.
I felt like we went with the character the whole time. The moods changed along with him. I was very pleased with the journey.
Excellent. I'm pleased for you being here and enjoying the journey. Yes.
How long would it take to be a part 2?
Ben, get to work.
Start writing.
Yes.
I agree with the statement the gentleman just said, and I thought the music was really good. I noticed that immediately, like following the character and setting the mood for each scene. I thought that was really done well.
Thanks.
And if that, I think that would pretty much do it. If that's all the questions we have, we'll go out to the lobby. Feel free to ask more questions. And again, thanks for coming, everyone. Appreciate it.